Here we are, guys. Hello and welcome to the part two of the Kylo Ren helmet build. So, if you haven't watched the first part, which end up being in sort of two parts, part one and part 1.5, just purely because of some issues we had, some technical difficulties we had, where the stream decided to sort of drop halfway through. This is where we got up to in regards to the Kylo Ren helmet. So we've built the base. We've obviously built the start of the helmet. I do apologize if you are if you can hear crashing and bashing in the background. That's because my neighbours are doing some work and they're obviously crashing and bashing about in their garden. So that's where we're up to at the moment. You may hear some background chatter as well because I am currently watching Mr. Morley's Twitch stream, which he's apparently attempting to do a 12-hour stream. He's almost 3.5 hours in. So we'll see how long he can keep it up for. But we're not doing a 12-hour stream. We are going to continue on with this. So we've done 63 steps. We have 238. So not quite halfway there yet, but hopefully by the time we've done this one, we should be about halfway there. Should be. We're just going to do bag number 3 today, so we're not doing we're not going to do 2 bags today. Well, we may end up doing 2 bags. We'll have to wait and see how well this goes. Let's see how many steps we got for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. So we've got 48 steps to do today, which isn't too bad. So 48 steps for bag number 3. So we'll get that done today, and then either maybe some point during the week we'll do bag number 4, or I may end up deciding to actually do something else. So let's go into the bag and try and look for bag number 3. So we've already done bags 1 and 2. We did bags 1 and 2 in parts 1 and 1.5. Well, technically just like part 1 was bags 1 and 2. So bag 3 it shall be today. So let's get this open. Not the cleanest rip I've done, but not too bad. Take out the obligatory tiny little bag. Give us a good little shake. Parts are out of the way of the tear. There we go. Right, so we're going to keep the little ones in the bag. Keep little ones in the little bag. But we're going to do the Mr. Morley method, and we're going to tip out all the bigger bits. Tip all the bigger bits out onto the table. So, let us spread these little bits and bobs out. Right, step 64. So I need that one, and we need a blue 2. It's gonna be in here somewhere. So flip that round, and I need to do a bit of cat on Lego. He's live now. Oh yeah, part 2. I am indeed, Harrison. So I'm watching your live stream as you're watching mine. So we've got that one there. I need 2x4. Yep, that one. That one goes that way. And that one that side. 66. That one. Hey, okie dokie. So yeah, it will just be bag 3 today. 48 steps in total. We've already done 3 of them. What we need, step 67, or 2, and then a red 2x3. Red 2x3 is that one. 2x4. By 4. There. That one goes there. That one goes there. Step 68. White. One. Go. Now what do we? Another 2x4. There. Bit I. That one. Like that. Step number 70. That one. That one. There. I've got a bit of Lego attached to me. There. Um. Bits. Aha. There it is. Well, there's one of them. Diamond shaped bits, and there's that one goes like that. Right, flip it back over. Step number 71. 2 long strip bits. Go in there. That. 72. What do I need? That one. Nice. And by surprise, 2x4s again. That bit. That one. Going there. One. Basic. Okay, so 4 of those corner ones. 2. Because there and then 1. Go there. There. B. Oh, look at that. More 2x4. By 4. 2x4. Is there it is. I found it. I found it. Right. This one's got to go there. That one. Back of it. Longer one. That. Big hefty chunk of Lego. This. Then what next? Right, surprise. 2x4. Go in. Center. 2. Back. Those. I can grab it. And then that one. Uh, 75. This is going power, and this is got to go. This way. So, right, okay. 76. As I said, this is going to be like quite a lot of the uh fiddly bits and bobs. So, uh, no, there's up there. I need that one. Need oh, so not in that bag. I need that one. That one. One, two, three, 4. Right, so take that one, and what we do. That one. Okay, like so. These are going. So they go in on this side and it. Is it? Oh, flush against that side? Is it against that side? By the looks of it, it goes. Yeah, saying that be under the white. There somewhere. Right. Okay. Doesn't help when the illustration's sort of sat at an angle, so you can't really tell where it's supposed to go. I think we've got it in. I think we've got it in the right area, so not too bad. Um, Three. So that piece. I'm trying to find a red stud. Oh, lucky enough, one jumped out at me. Uh, um, there. Uh, there. That piece. Indeed. Uh, Step 80. Upside down. There. There. Over. There. Um. Oh, definitely ain't those ones. That one. In here. There's. Uh, There, like that. Okay. One. What's this way? There. There. That's 83 steps in. He was doing work in the windy weather rather than me, to be fair. Back over. I need move bits. Telling me that way. There. 4. All bits. 4.2. Go on, cash in on him. Cash in. Cash in. Get some money. Get some money, Harrison. Get some money. Wait, what? These little ones. These little ones. There. By 3. That one. Couple of bids. So I need the whatever. So that this is going side and assume just this is going to clip in. Yep, it's on. It is on. It is on. It is on. Success! 87 complete. Step 87. Step 87 of 238 in the bag. Drink. How they have to beat Bedford Town in a replay tomorrow. Get to go to Spalding United. This is a real team. Next round of the FA Cup. Oh, sad times for Dagenham. Sad times for the Daggers. Having to go through freaking qualifying rounds in the FA Cup. Having to go through the qualifying stages just to get into the FA Cup. Having to play some like dodgy ass naming teams. Oh, how the Daggers have fallen. Right. 87, so 88. I need that one. I'm basically just rinsing and repeating the steps I just done. First one. Again. That one. Good. There's those ones. And that one on there. 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 That one on there. That one there. There. This. Like that. And red stud. Give me a trip to Lowestoft Town any day. Make it a weekend by the seaside. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't even know if Lowestoft Town are still in the FA Cup qualifying rounds, to be fair. I think they might be, but I'm not too sure. That one there. I haven't really kept up with football much. The only last score I checked on was the Orient and Bolton game when we drew 1-1, but other than that, I haven't really kept tabs on any other football games. I wish I had a bit more money on my person, because if I did, I'd go out on the bloody ped, get away from that flipping racket of the neighbours freaking cutting and doing whatever the budget is that they're doing. Um, that goes. Why does that go that way? This needs to be the other way round. No other parts that are that way. And then up that way. Yeah. Obviously, when this is in, this is going that orientation. No, sorry, go that or do that way. That's just going that same way. That needs to be this. This needs to be the other way round. This needs to be sort of that way round rather than that way round. Because if that's going in that way, it has to go that way. Two parts that are facing completely other way. I've got two parts that face the same way round. Of no bloody good because got to be that way. And now part of me thinking, have I put the wrong two bits on sides? But that's saying it goes down, up, and then up, across, down, up, and across. No, so I've done that right way round. I think they've put like the wrong mirrored side bit in. So giving me the wrong bit. Because it's not like, even if I put it in that way round, you put, once that all connects into there, that way, ideally I need it to be that way. Because it's all got a mirror. Yeah, because then on that side it goes down, diagonally down, up and across. Or did they just put the mirror side bit in a completely different bag? They did. They put a completely different bloody side into the opposite bag. So they gave me two of the same sides in the big bag, and then they've given me the mirrored side. Yeah, they've literally then given me the mirrored side in the smaller bag. Why the fuck would you do that? Like, why the fuck would you do that? That's just not confusing at all. Mother chuggers. Right. That goes like that. So where are we now? 92 steps in. So that one. That one goes there. Heavy bit. There it is. Take it out of the bag. Right. Flip it. That in there. Way. That way. Flip it back over. That piece there. Find it. That one goes there. So mini bag 3 bits out. Life a little bit easier. Go. That one. 3. Curve, big curve. There. There. Go on there. Step number 99. Then go. Here. Go on. Come on. All right. Right. So we are 100 steps. Well, we're 99 steps in. We're about to do step number 100. About to do step 100 of 238. How many more steps we got of this bag? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that's not too bad. So we've got 12 more steps. 12 more steps of bag number 3. Then that's pretty much going to be it for the stream, because this isn't going to be a long one. This is literally just going to be sort of like one bag of stream, because after this we've got bag 4, and then after that we've got bag 5, which will then pretty much finish this one off. However, I do have 2 other sets. Well, I say I've got 2 sets left to build. I've technically got 3 sets to build, because I've got 2 Lamborghinis and 1 Nissan Skyline. I've got the Paul Walker Skyline to do, and I've got the 2 Lambos, which are part of the new Speed Champion set, which I've got to do. But it's essentially one box. With the Lambos, it's one box, 2 cars. So it's not too bad, because I can split them into 2 different streams to do the 2 different cars, because they're not the same Lamborghinis. They're 2 completely different Lambos. That'd be interesting. So I can split that. So that's fine. Right, anyway. 1, 3, 4. Neighbours couldn't slam the doors any harder if they tried. Got to shut the door rather than slam the bloody door. Up it's right, 1, 2. Those bits. Right. 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Right, yeah, fantastic. So I'll go on. One's got to go here. So go top of that one, and then cross. Okay. And we do go on. Bit on. There. there. So no, it goes there. Yeah, it's 2 left. Yep. And then they basically hang off that extra that one. That one hangs off of that one. And then these are go that way up with the bottom further. Okay, and that is hanging off of brown. Come on. So I make sure it's flush. Ended. Right, that's level 100 done. Right, that big piece. And one of them. This needs to go there. Okay, 102. Take the other one. Grey one. Basically, the grey one goes in the middle. Black one goes in the end. Big black plate goes behind that. Doki. By the time Harrison gets back from sorting his lunch out, which I think he's still doing, I'll probably end up being finished with this bag. That one, that one, and that one, and that one. There, there. That one. There, that one there. Lovely. And we need one. That one. That one. And even one. That. This is there. I'm watching you while I make it. Are you watching you watching me while you make your lunch? Fair play, sir. Fair play. Joke for bro. Bist du Deutsch? No, I don't. I don't speak. Don't speak German. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do not speak German. Right. So we are here, number 105. We need to do 106. That's another. Those two. These are. rounds that one. Where are you from? I am from the UK. So I am based in the United Kingdom, in a little county called Suffolk on the east coast of England, United Kingdom, where I am from. 107, what are we looking at? We are looking at fluff on that one. Get that one. 2 of those, and that one. That one. Any bits left from bag number 3? Oh, 100. Where are we going? So that piece is going in there. The going. Yes, well, one's going there. There. Going in. Yeah. Right. Up to. What's your favourite football club? So, my favourite football club is a little club in East London called Leyton Orient Football Club. I do have a sticker of the club crest right here. Oh, oops, they've actually pointed towards the camera. That is the team I support, Leyton Orient Football Club. They are currently based in the English Football League, League One. So, I guess if you were to compare it with the Bundesliga, you're looking at about Bundesliga 3 level. Is the club I support. But yeah, if I was to sort of compare German football to English football, Bundesliga 3 is about the sort of level that Leyton Orient would play at. But we call it League One because obviously we have a bigger league tier system. So yeah, so we're not a Premier League team, but then we're not like a non-league team or like what we would call a non-league team. We were for a brief period, but recently got ourselves back into the football league. But yeah, that's the team I support. And so far, this, like in regards to new season, bit of a shaky start. But to be fair, we did lose about half of our squad because either contracts ran out or loans ran out. And then obviously other players have been bought up by other clubs. So we had a bit of a rebuild job. So a little bit of a shaky start, but we seem to be getting there. We seem to be picking our momentum back up, which is a good thing. Always only be a good thing. Those two and those two. And I need to that way. But yes, that is the team I support. Would love to know what teams you support. I know Liam is a Dagenham and Redbridge fan. I know Mr. Morley is a Ipswich Town fan. What about you, Joke 4? What team do you support? Assuming it's going to be a German club. I mean, even if you do have a favourite English football team, obviously, I'd like to hear who the team is you root for. So those two there. Got like 3 pieces left, so I've done 107, 108, done step 109. Mr. Morley seems to be having some technical issues with his Twitch stream, with his 12-hour Twitch stream that he wants to do. Although he did say he was having a bit of a break, to have some lunch. So don't know what is going on with him. Right. Think those two pieces right there are literally just spare bits. This is my final piece for from bag 3. And this is going on top like that. I've just built this big bit. I know my lighting's not fantastic, but then again, it doesn't help when the lighting outside is pretty crap. I mean, the sun is shining through, but it's at that time of day where the sun is in an awkward position in the sky in regards to the orientation of my house. So the lighting goes all weird in here. So I have got like the room light on to give a bit of lighting. I would have had my ring light on, but my USB tower blew up the other day, so I don't have any USB ports to be able to plug that in to have had that on to have that kind of light. But we will make do with what we've got anyway. We shall make do with what we got. And yes, in the background over there is my cat's food bowl, and there is a cup because my cat prefers to drink out of a cup and not a bowl because my cat is a bit of a, well, she's a bit of a diva. Let's just put it like that. Hi Dogu, good set. Thank you very much. Yeah. So just before I put the last piece on, obviously it says it on the live stream bit anyway. That is what we are building, the Star Wars Kylo Ren helmet. 529 pieces. And we are nearly tipped the camera over. And we're probably about halfway through. We've got 2 bags left to do, but I'm not doing them today. Just mainly because I'm going. Well, I want to hopefully go out a bit later on, but it's going to be weather dependent because I don't ideally want to be riding my ped 6.5 miles if it's going to be this badly windy. Because I'm going to be riding 6.5 miles on a 50cc 2-stroke ped, and I'm 6'1", so I'm just like a big massive windbreaker, and yeah, I don't want to be sort of battered about on country lanes when the wind's sort of battering you around. So yeah, but we'll see. Right, this is going. Oh, excuse me, I'm yawning away. So this has got to go. Hang on a minute now. So this got to go there. How the hell? How the hell is that going to attach to anything if that's got to be there? Cover the blue bit on the back. There is nothing underneath it to support it. Or do they mean it's got to go? No, it can't go. It can't go in there because they're saying it's got to go there. It doesn't connect to anything. And then that doesn't even fit like that. The hell does that make any sense? How the hell does that make any sense? There's a part that goes under. There's a part that goes under there. That part. This has got to go on the. So this has got to go on there, but there's nothing to attach it on the back. How the frack is that supposed to go on there then? What the friggity frack is that meant to go on? That bit goes on there, but then saying that that part has got to. Then that part's got to go there, and then that's all got to meet up there. That can't go up on there because it doesn't bloody connect to anything. I have a bit that doesn't actually connect to anything. So, according to the right, hang on, let me grab the instructions. So, this is the problem I've got. Again, I apologise because the lighting's a bit terrible in the room. So this part here is what we've built. We've built this bit. This bit has got to go onto here, as indicated by the yellow outline. But that part doesn't connect onto the back. So that's the back of the helmet, right? This part's got to basically go like that, but it doesn't connect onto anything. So how the hell am I meant to put this onto that? I'm so lost here. What? I ain't actually sure that that's where it's meant to bloody go. There's nothing else that I've done that indicates that that needs to go on there. How in the... It doesn't go that way round. It's got to go that way round, but it does not connect. It doesn't hook onto anything because that tiny little blue brick. There's a tiny little blue brick that's down in here. You're not going to be able to see it clearly because the shadows are terrible. But if I tilt it that way, you can see it. So there's a tiny little blue brick there. That has to be concealed by that piece. But it doesn't connect to anything. There is nothing to hook it onto. The only thing I can think of is that I've put the top black bit on a bit too far back and it needs to be moved forward. That's the only thing that seems That seems to be it, but I need to have a look. I think I found it. I think I found my problem. I think I found my problem. I think I found my problem. I think I have put on a bit in the wrong place. Yep, judging by the looks of it, I've put a bit in the wrong place. What a twat. What a fucking muppet. I've been a muppet. I've put a bit in the wrong place. He's a muppet. I'm a fucking muppet. He's a plonker, Rodney. He's a plonker, Rodney. I'm an absolute fucking twat. I've put a bit in the wrong bit. Now I've got to try and see if I can get that whole bit off without taking the rest of it off. Off. Right, so that's got to come off there. That's got to go under there. Then that has to go. Then that's got to go on there. So now that should. And it wants to connect on. Yes! I've solved it. I've done it. I've gone and done it. It clicks on, and not only does it click on, it fucking stays on. It stays on. Whoop whoop. Oh, that was stressful. And 2 spare bits that I'm now going to go and slowly choke on after that. Right. That's those ones. That's that put away. Right. And that's that. So that's 111 steps. Done. 111 steps consigned to history. With 2 more bags left to do. So that's where we're up to now. That's where we've currently got it. And it's not heavy yet, but I think that's gonna get heavy quite quick. It is indeed. So how many steps have we got in number 4? So when we do bag 4, I'm not doing bag 4 today. When we do bag 4, let's see how many steps we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Holy fucking sweet Jesus Christ. 81 steps in bag 4. 80 fucking 1. 81 steps. Are you having me on, Gov? Are you having me on, Governor? 81 steps in bag 4. All that I have between my hands there, that is bag 4. So 81 steps in bag 4, and then yeah, so 81 steps in bag 4, and then just these pages alone is bag 5. So these pages alone are bag 5, and that's what, 1, 2, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Either way, it's a fair few steps in bag 5 as well. But 81 steps in bag 4. 81 steps. Holy guacamole. Yeah, bag 4 is being done another day. Bag 4 is definitely being done another day. Because 81 steps in bag 4, that's easily going to take me probably an hour and a half. Couple of hours. So yeah, that is definitely being done another day. But anyway, we've done bag 3. So there's definitely going to be a part 3 on this live build, and there'll definitely be a part 4, because there's no way I'm doing bags 4 and 5 in one sitting. I learnt my lesson from doing the Technic and trying to do multiple bags in one stream, or trying to do several bags. Yeah, it's all doing several bags in one stream. That nearly crippled me. So we're definitely not doing that. So yeah, bag 3 done. This is where we are currently up to. Bag 4, I will probably do sometime this week. I'm not too sure. If not, I might leave it until next week. If I do decide to do another Lego live stream this week, I will probably either do one of the Lamborghinis, or I might do the Skyline, but I'm not too sure yet. Because currently at the moment it's looking very highly likely I won't be getting any Lego in October. Probably. I don't know. It's still a maybe. Even if I do get Lego in October, it's very likely going to be limited to one set, and one set only. It's going to be annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, that's me done. I'm going to go put my rubbish in the bin. That's been bag 3 of the Kylo Ren helmet. Bag 4 will be at some point, obviously. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You'll be notified when bag 4 will, well, where part 3 will be upcoming. So obviously keep an eye on the live tab on the channel to see when that one will be done. I'll probably schedule it at some point this week for the next day I decide to do it, but I'm not too confirmed on the date yet. But yeah, that's it. So enjoy the rest of your Monday, folks, and I will see you all in the next one. So bye for now.